Hi guys, 732 Review Crew here. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we're back today with Shogun episode 7 titled A Stick of Time. Now, as of last episode, it seems like Toranaga has decided that it's time for the Crimson
Sky Initiative.
Yes, and in order to do this, he needs his brother to be along with him because he needs some help. He doesn't have enough big enough army, especially after the earthquake. Thank you for joining us. We're going to be starting episode 7. This is Shogun in 3, 2, 1.
Who's Samurai? Yikes.
It's a flashback, clearly.
I hope so.
It did. Yeah. Wow.
He's just a baby.
Jeez, he is just a baby. You're right. Wow, look at him. Seppuku time?
Beheading time?
Was that his friend?
Jesus.
Damn.
What an opening.
Ah, I'm stressed out already.
Oh, the half brother. I like that he's notorious for being loud and outspoken.
That's why he's a barbarian, dude.
He's an Englishman. What do you expect? The hell?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, is he a mountain man? Oh, he just got a wild ass helmet. Jesus.
Shark fin. Oh, he's so good at Japanese.
Man, I hope this guy is our future friend.
Brother is cool guy.
Yeah, literally.
He just said, like, he's...
Yeah. I mean, it's his brother. His half brother.
It seems like a locked deal, but...
Yeah.
You can't have your goddamn boat.
Perhaps I misunderstand these honors he has done to me. Here I am, bestowed countless gifts, titles, swords, and fiefs, but when it comes time to actually serve him, I'm ignored.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
I'm beginning to wonder if these gifts have any bloody meaning at all.
I urge you to let this go.
Please tell him I am ready for whatever our fate may bring.
I think he meant that.
He did mean it.
I think he's at least willing to assault Asaka and won't cut and run.
All week.
Don't do it. She's so... Oh god, dude, I love how they write madams in these shows.
Look at all the way.
They're so good.
The gift. Better not be another head.
Oh, is it the remains? Yeah.
Yeah. I love him. I missed him.
What's that ominousness?
初めて敵を討ち取った時は初めて女子を知るより心地よいものじゃと聞いたがどこでそのようなことを聞かれたのですか。これは女子によりますよ。
月夜の晩ごとに違う女子を抱いておるのじゃろう。お主の父親もそうである。
何を言う。誇らしいことにございましょうな。奥方様があのように一心に安仁様への務めを果たされるのですね。
Is that Omi?
Yeah. Force the knife.
我が父の若い頃の話をしてくださいませんか。
兄上が元服を迎えん年で初陣に勝ったのは知っておるか。わずか12
12
の小わっぱでありながら敵将の首を一刀のもとに切り落としたのじゃ。
He's like, I'm still not over that dude.
He's not proud of it. Yeah.
いや、ご扇の吉井虎中殿はわしの軍に何を下さるというのじゃ。もしや兄上はわしに伊豆を下さるおつもりかの。ただとしたら大層なものじゃ。
Yabushiga's like,
我らが母上は兄上に
Same mom, different dad?
うまいと言われた。
I think same dad, different moms.
I would imagine.
兄上は母上の腕から離れた途端、袴にクソを漏らし、そのまま馬で十里を進んだのだそうじゃ。
Nobody's gonna laugh at that.
That's a disrespectful.
Nobody left. It's very disrespectful.
こけにしたわけでは
Oh yeah, dude. What? No disrespect. That was
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Ha ha ha.
馬を哀れに思っておったと申したかったまでのこと。
He's showing his true colors now, huh?
別の申し出を受けたばかりでござった。
I didn't fucking. No.
Oh, fuck.
敵の軍勢が築かれている全ての道を封じておりますね。誰の命じゃ。大老、佐伯信達殿に申し伝えられる。
Newly appointed regent.
Fuck.
中田よ、根原上前殺しに対する正式な沙汰として、お主には切腹が申し付けられた。受け止めない。しかと熟考を重ね、明日の日没までにご返事つかまつる。
Anything is better than standing here pissing around.
Dude, that earthquake really fucked everything up.
Yeah. You know, I've always wondered how they got rocks up there, and I'm glad it's literally just throwing them. That actually makes me so happy.
五十嵐殿をそなたのもとへ戻そうとお考えになったのじゃ。
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Oh, at least he knows what side he's picking now, huh?
Yeah.
He's being forced to pick.
Uraji, whose crest is that? Ishido-sama.
Shido took his boat?
拙者が馬で脱出し、せめて江戸の我が軍に知らせるくらいは。
山中に佐伯の軍勢が見合っておる。お主が江戸に着く前に
刀を血に濡らして戦いまするか。
何故戦場に出たことのない者は総じて
Yep.
戦をしたがるのかの。
It's like, I just want to earn my honor. What else am I supposed to do?
殿は江戸に新しい都を作りになっておられまする。歌方のように殿の庇護を賜りたいのでございます。明るい先行きをお与えくださります。
その方の途方もない願いを叶えるには、わしの先行きは短すぎよ。
I feel like she can help more than
I
anything.
think
そうでございます。
she's
There it
about
is.
to reveal it.
我が宿命はすでに定まった。
刀と同じ。それを操れるもの
は
が助けとなります。迫り来る軍勢あらば患者が知らせるわけがなかろうに、手勢を弱らせたまま放っておいて弟君を迎えると。
Is he doing this on purpose?
So she thinks there's a plan here.
There is a plan.
みんなで浸かるには湯が足りぬようじゃな。ああ。
Oh, there's the guys, army.
Yep.
That's Yabushi guy.
Yeah, and that's Saiki's guys.
Yep.
It's like, I don't give a fuck about all you. I feel like he'd be my favorite character if he wasn't constantly trying to like snake after him Toranaga.
かつての良き者は皆我らがより多くを求めたがゆえに奪われてしもうたの。
ふぬけ侍どもを片っ端から叩き切ってくれようぞ。
抜け侍か。
Oh.
お主の悪たれ口は
His uncle?
Yeah. Yeah.
生倉じゃ。名を残すためとあらば恥も外聞もあるものか。己はどうじゃなかと。
それが我が宿命ならば見事に死んでみせまする。
死とは森の中の孤独な道に過ぎぬ。
So they were sitting there the whole time.
この宿命に縛られておる。どれほど死を避けても次の死が待っておる。なぜお前に風に向かって小便をしているようなものじゃ。行け。早くしろ。
Is he gonna teach him how to fight?
正しく構えよ。もう一度じゃ。拾え。I'm a fucking sailor. I don't know this blade from the handle. 貴様が何を話してるのかわしには分からん。早く拾え。何をするつもりじゃ。
What is he doing?
Being a jealous husband.
Look on then. Might as well be now.
Just letting him know what's up? Like, I
Literally.
could just murder you if I wanted to? Oh.
She's teaching him.
本来ならば拙者が指導の比例を咎めるべきでござった。
我らはできる時にできることをいたす。
お銀じゃ。江戸に2丁の土地を用意し、お銀の望むように使わせよ。
He gave her her thing. Her tea houses.
You're right. You did.
Uh-oh.
I need a divorce.
拙者に万人の首を取らせてくださりませ。
Oh.
He saved Lord twice.
You saved his life twice, yeah.
月が気に入りません。
The real reason.
万人の首をと申しましたが、妻の首をと申しており、妻の首も即座に跳ねるのが筋である。
私の命は
Mariko, come on.
He hated that.
Yeah.
妻に過ちがあったと思うておりまする。ならば万人も責められまい。
Woo! What type of law system is this?
He's shaking, bro.
どういう立場にあるんじ
私は友にお仕えしております。
ゃ。ラカ、表かじゃ。父の仇と戦うわしの側におるのか、それとも万人の側におるのか、どちらかを選ぶのじゃ。
私は友に心からの忠義を尽くしてまいりました。死を待ちながら時を過ごすのは苦しみの川で溺れ続けることに似ております。
He's like, okay.
自害することをお許しくださります。
Yeah! Live.
I think he's mad that no one has faith in him.
I mean, that's fair.
Oh shit. Just like at the beginning of the episode.
Ah. Beautiful comparison.
バカらしい。一刀のもとに切り落としたじゃと。くたびでございましたぞ。
Oh shit.
Yikes.
おわっぱに解釈を頼むほどにおるのじゃ。
Sick armor.
The costume design's amazing. It's like the whole army.
I hope we fight right now.
わしはその方に降伏し、大阪に参ることを
Huh?
指示いたす。
Wait, hold on.
そこで大老衆、ひいては石堂殿のご意向に従おう。
He has surrendered.
恐れながら虎長様。
口を挟むでな。わしの腹はもう決まっておる。誰であろうといたしてはならぬことじゃ。皇天は 誤りであった。
Montaro just stand up?
He did.
Ushige-sama,
What's he doing?
I don't know.
behold the great warlord. Brilliant master of trickery. Who tricked his own loyal vassals into a noiseless smothering.
Oh.
Na shinu.
Huh?
No, I think part of the plan.
What the fuck?
Oh,
dude?
don't. Okay. thank God. Oh,
I'm sorry to say we got like 2 minutes left, probably.
no plan. No. Okay.
Oh, they're having sex.
私たちのマグ愛を高めさせていただ
She's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
They burying an assassin for this?
The son.
The son.
ようやく男になろうと思うたか。
Bruh.
The whole raiding party.
He's getting away. Take him out while he's on his goddamn hands and knees, dude.
Do it. Sorry, just do it.
Oh my god.
Oh, he stabbed himself?
I think he cracked his head.
Holy shit. Wow.
Fate's on his side. He's gonna think it.
Where's the beauty in this?
Goddamn.
I want to see Toranaga go in beast mode now.
Well, Toranaga doesn't have an heir.
He does.
What, the baby? I don't know if that's a boy.
Oh, you're right. Holy shit, that's how it ends, though. It's just brutal.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh my god, that episode was so fast.
I kept thinking there was.
How are they gonna wrap this up?
I kept thinking there was some master plan, but that was just like the leader of the concubines baiting us. She's like, "Oh, I mean, you couldn't have just mishandled this and bungled this whole thing completely, right?"
I think they worked. She was working with Omi, who was working with the son.
There was no plan. What do you mean? What plan?
It was off-screen plan. Like, Omi...
No. The plan just to kill the guy doesn't solve any of their problems.
That was just the plan.
Like, just killing that guy doesn't solve
Well, hold on.
Okay,
Let's pause.
I don't think so.
Let's pause this for a second and look at it with clean pair of eyes. The plan for Crimson Sky is to get into Osaka Castle and kill the council
by rushing it.
No.
Surprise.
That is normal Crimson Dawn. That's the old Crimson Dawn or Sky. Think about it this way. The main objective of Crimson Sky is get inside Osaka Castle and kill the council.
I mean, I'm
the original plan was brute force. Then he lost all of his army functionally. What does he have left to do?
Trickery.
Which is what is he famous for?
Oh.
I don't know what his plan is, but it's definitely this.
And maybe it involves the courtesans, like using
It could be
because he promised the one Jin, I think her name was
I think he didn't promise her, and
he gave her 2 fiefs of land.
Yes, but that was in his will, bro. She wasn't in the room.
No,
she doesn't know anything about that officially.
But that's him.
Or we don't know she.
Anyways,
when you write a will, you're promising somebody something.
Yeah, but in the will, it's not like
you read like your parents' will?
Yeah, it's not like a lawyer calls you up like, "Hey, by the way, just in case this person dies, this is what you get." Like they don't.
Then I'd be like, "Oh,
you know what I mean?"
I feel like he's promising her these pieces of land, and
maybe he is, but we don't know anything. But I don't think it is smart to think that he actually bungled everything. I think this is an adapted plan, but I think this is a plan.
Well, that goes on what the courtesan Jin was saying. All your spies are gone, your garrisons were abandoned. Why would you just let this happen? And I guess you'd be like, well, the earthquake kind of made me have to reassess my forces. But or is this just him, like you said, fact that his army is half destroyed, Crimson Sky has to occur, and what better way to Crimson Sky than to pretend to be arrested, sneak in, and then just go at the head of the government?
The real question is how does he get whoever is necessary for this plan to work also?
They didn't talk any plans though. Like they never had a formal like after the Crimson Sky conversation.
Hey, did the barbarian walk off, or is he like where?
Dude, he literally got up. John Blackthorne got up, said, "You're all fucking dead, you fucking asshole," and then walked away.
I'm surprised they let him walk away.
Yeah, to the 20 dudes in the woods are gonna help push those cannons through the woods while the army is right in front of.
Yes, that's what I was thinking, but that scene's over.
Yeah, no, Joe's right.
That scene's over for battle. I'm thinking John Blackthorne started pushing cannons. They were all there.
Well, you're assuming that they said
they might have loaded the cannons back onto the ship finally, and he's gonna go.
There's a chance. That's all we know is John Blackthorne definitely wants to go down with like isn't going down without a fight.
Yes.
And the only way he knows how to fight is on a ship, and they so happen to be conveniently rebuilding the ship. So
they weren't rebuilding the ship.
They were towing it.
No, they were all the framework and scaffolding and stuff.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. That's why they look like so big and boxy. I assume that was scaffold.
No, that was that's a Japanese ship.
No, but
because it was right next to his ship.
Yes, but his ship also had the scaffolding on it.
I didn't see any scaffolding.
And all the stuff on it.
I didn't see that.
Really?
I might have literally missed it, but I didn't see that.
Yeah.
It sounds like you didn't see that.
I would like.
Yeah, no, it definitely
because he.
I want to go
because
back.
John Blackthorne was saying like this is how we'd have to do it to get it fixed up in time.
Yes, no, I know. And then literally the next scene, he's standing on it, clearly figuring out his plan when Yobushige comes over and starts talking to him. He's like, "What do you want, dude?" And they do their sword fight thing, and then
there wasn't even like a chaining thing. It was literally like Yobushige was like, "Let me teach you something." I was like, oh.
Wow, look at you.
Well, I'm good at that. Hold on, I gotta go back like 10 seconds.
I think this is the first time we've done this.
I just because I feel like I'm going.
I think Mike's right. I think they were the Japanese ships, and they're telling.
Yeah, there's no scaffolding that I see.
I'm sorry, I gotta get this off the screen. Those are Japanese ships, and they're telling.
Those are cranes. That's for, I guess, loading? I don't know. Maybe, but yeah, no, that's John Blackthorne's ship in that frame, and there's no scaffolding. Those are sails and rigging.
Oh, wow. Those are just crazy looking.
That's what they look like. Yeah.
Now, I didn't realize they looked that tall.
I'm on...
it's like a house on a boat.
I don't know what the Japanese called them, but I know that I think the Korean ones are Panaxion. And they look pretty similar.
Mike, you were saying that you think that there's a plan, and Joe doesn't think there is a plan going on. Like, you think Toranaga's just doing what he wants?
No. I said there was no. I said when John Blackthorne got up and walked away, I was like, "Is this part of the plan?" Like, but no, Mike's right. Yobushige's plan. He's hedging his bets on. Okay, the moment he realized his brother's not on his side, his only chance of getting into Osaka and doing anything about anything is if he is allowed entry.
And in general,
it makes sense.
He probably told nobody. Because it's better.
Clearly he's never not told somebody. He's at least discussed it with his right-hand man.
But I don't know if he did, because in this, I feel like if he would have discussed it with his entourage, which at this point includes his son, but his son took matters into his own.
He clearly doesn't trust his son.
Tinfoil hat mode at the moment. Why did they show us him writing his will?
Because he thought he was going to... He did it just in case he was dying.
Right. Or are they going to read his will as soon as he leaves because they know he's going to die in Osaka, and in the will is going to be a bunch of envelopes with the actual plan?
That might be right. Yeah, I could see that.
This is why I said tinfoil. It's kind of wild.
The only issue is most of the people that we're seeing have to go with him.
Gee, that's crazy that his entire war party is going to just be in the council chambers.
They won't have weapons.
Do they need weapons?
Yes. Because they're fighting a bunch of armed samurai around with swords.
Yeah.
I feel like half to most of that tent could probably disarm your average samurai.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think any of them could. I feel like if you go after an average samurai with your bare hands, they're just going to cut your hands off.
If you're not Yabushige and Toranaga.
I know, I don't think they can.
I don't know, Toranaga's son didn't know.
That's like some
fuck he was doing, clearly.
Like video game anime style where they do that. Or movie.
Unarmed people beat armed people, not all the time, but like a professional armed person against whatever.
So initially I thought the brother was a cool guy, but it turns out the brother's a dick.
Yeah, we were hoping that, and I think it was too cool.
Saeki became a regent and was told by the other regents to bring him back in, Which remember
They
last
offered
episode,
him his old spot and his kingdom if he arrested his brother. And he's like,
well, remember
okay.
last episode we were talking about like who's the fifth one gonna be? Wow. Crazy. I didn't expect that twist. I was like, there's no way his brother's gonna betray him.
Crazy.
The half brother that wasn't mentioned until just now.
That's why I thought it was about to pop off right at the end because I was like, oh fuck, Toranaga realized the person they're gonna tap was his fucking brother because the moment he revealed like that was what's going on, I was like, because he kind of took it well, and I was like, I think he fucking knew this was happening. And that's why I invited him there in the first place. But then
He was just trying to get.
they didn't do anything.
He was just trying to get on me.
I don't know. I can't tell if it's desperation or if it's all the
Now they
plan.
have forces.
It's got to be the plan because Toranaga is this is what he's known for.
They still have forces at Edo, they said, because they were going to try to sneak out and get them. So I wonder if them sending the courtesans or giving the courtesans land in Edo to make their tea houses is him also giving,
Bro,
is hit like I feel like that's him being like the courtesans are going to go rally the troops and tell them to go fight, go save their lord.
but they weren't allowed to leave either.
The courtesans?
No,
We saw that they were still there.
Well, that's why the one is seducing.
I thought she was gonna be like a top tier assassin or some shit.
She might be
in that
still.
moment.
She
She's
might
like,
be.
"Do you want to level up or play up?" It's like, "Oh, she's about to murder the fuck out of
I
him."
think she would have just choked him out and he died.
No, I feel like that was. I feel like she may have been a part of the assassination, but once again, that's something that we didn't see on screen, so there's no way to confirm that.
Yeah,
and
no.
I feel like this is one of those shows where they will show conspiring on screen instead of off screen. Now, Toranaga's son, I wrote in this, was too eager for too many things, and boy was he too eager because he wanted to kill his uncle. That way, I don't know what he would have thought would have happened, but I feel like if you kill the uncle, then the uncle as top general is just like, all right, slaughter everybody. That's probably what would have happened.
Well, the only other possibility now is that, like you said, that once he finds out the death of his son, and not for nothing, whatever his brother tells him happened isn't what it's going to look like.
He slipped and fell on a rock while trying to kill me and cracked his head open.
That's literally what happened. But he
Yeah.
also asked the courtesans probably for what happened. And they
But they've clearly just aligned themselves to Toranaga. So if anyone knows anything, they're going to lie and say, yeah, they killed your son in cold blood when he came to visit the brothel or something.
I feel like they're very big on being truthful and stuff in this society too, which holds it. Like most of them don't.
Have you
lie.
been paying attention?
You're the one saying the courtesans
No.
are going to go rally
Like
the
you've been
troops.
paying attention to anything?
No,
have
truthful.
you
Truthful in the sense that
The only
when it-
truthful person
a
is
word
John
out of
Blackthorn.
a word out of Yabushige's mouth? I mean,
So wait, was Yabushige's general not actually killed?
It was his head in a bucket.
But they said, oh no, never mind. The story that was misinterpreted was the 1/ versus the 8, which is one way to desensitize a 12-year-old to war is make him behead somebody and fail 7 out of 8
but
times.
Toranaga's not desensitized to war.
It seems like he's desensitized to killing.
He literally said it's like he lamented the fact that his son wanted to go to war so much. He was like, "It's always the ones who haven't shed blood that are so excited for it."
Well, no, but-
it was literally him being against that.
Well, he doesn't want to. He always said he doesn't want to attack first, but he's not also afraid to fight when given the chance. I
Yes,
think that's
but
what
he
I'm saying.
also said the reason he didn't want to do Crimson Sky is because he doesn't want to put that. He doesn't want to unleash this whole thing upon the rest of the country. Like he'd rather go in peacefully, rather than do this whole thing,
Even if he's evil,
and essentially stage a military coup and become Shogun. Or does he?
Dude, I wish we had sound effects.
The last thing I had was it seems like this entire time John Blackthorne has been appeased in this. And when he had the conversation with Toranaga, he's a little bit upfront about that. He's like, "You've been giving me all these titles, women, the house, this and that. But what does it actually mean? I'm not the top tier admiral and general, but I can't do what I want. What the fuck is up with that?" And it's because he's giving him these titles so that way he stays. But he also, I think he understands that he needs these cannon tactics in order to win the battle because he's outnumbered, outgunned, and all this. And the only thing that would help him is advanced tactics with warfare. And while the Portuguese cannons will be super inaccurate, firing all over the place, he might be able to disable the cannons and then disable, strategic targets with cannon fire, which is what he thinks John Blackthorne is going to do. Whether or not, I feel like the boat is a big part because I feel like
Why would they have re-brought it up?
But also John Blackthorne discussing how he could easily win the entire battle by anchoring his boat in the harbor and
out of range of the Portuguese cannons.
Yeah, that's going to be a big part of this too. Especially he could put all the cannons on one side of the ship and just barrage broadside. So I'm looking forward to that, especially because
we'll fucking see.
I don't know what we see.
This show, I thought this episode, like one thing was gonna happen and totally different. Toranaga surrenders, and I'm like, what is going on? It's definitely there's a plan, 100%. I'm not questioning.
Fuji's getting ready to fight, and she's wounded still, so she can't really fight too great. But like, everybody looked like everybody was getting ready to fight, but Toranaga was just like, no. And I wonder if he's kind of hoping that if he goes back, only he has to die.
I think John Blackthorne might just go full rogue, honestly.
I don't think he will. It's not in line with his character as it's developed throughout the show.
Yeah, he's come to really understand and respect Japanese culture.
But he understands it, but that doesn't mean he's embraced it fully. Like, there's no way I see him committing suicide.
I really want to know what those books are called.
No, I don't think
he's not going down that way. No way.
Plus, if you're Christian, committing suicide.
Yes. Also, yes. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah.
Which is partially confusing to why Mariko is like, I'll commit seppuku, because if she's Christian and she commits seppuku, it's a kind of a culture blending, because like Japanese culture says commit seppuku is honorable, but Christianity says commit seppuku and you go to hell forever.
She knows her culture is first, her religion is second. She's always been Japanese. She hasn't always been Christian.
That was the double layer to the Toranaga question when he asked her, he was like, pick between like what we're doing or you're barbarian. It was also like pick between Japan and like the Christianity thing, because it's the barbaric forces of the outside or your homeland.
The final thing for me to discuss is Buntaro. He has clearly...
Man, fuck that guy.
He clearly wants to kill John Blackthorne just because he's jealous of the fact that his wife gets along better with him than John. I
don't blame him for that part, but I mean, he treats his wife like terrible anyway.
Well, he treats his wife terrible, absolutely. But when given the chance by the Lord to say, your wife was probably equally as guilty, I'll let you kill them both. He's like, I can't do that.
I don't think that was how it was framed, but go on.
But no, that was basically him trying to... I think that was Toranaga telling Buntaro, will you accept the fact that your wife is partially to blame in this situation, and it's not just John Blackthorne? Because in order for this to happen, it kind of has to be both of them together. And he was kind of like, I don't see it.
Yeah, no, I thought that was Toranaga's way of making him drop the fucking subject.
Yes, that's exactly.
He's like, okay, all right. Are you gonna kill your wife too? No. Okay.
Leave my goddamn barbarian alone. Why does everyone have a problem with
right?
this?
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
Everything else down.
I don't know. I actually think he's kind of similar, like John Blackthorne, because even though I don't like him, he's similar in the sense that he clearly doesn't like doing nothing and being helpless, because he clearly keeps wanting to do something. He's like, let me fucking go to Ida, let me get help. And they're like, we'll already be dead, idiot.
Can you just fucking sit down and wait? He's like,
shout out to
But he's like the guy you would send, because how is he still alive?
I want to know what that's about, because I don't like the off-screen he lived thing. It's always sus. It's always sus.
Shout out to Kiku. I think Kiku is her name, the courtesan.
Oh yeah.
Who anytime she gets her hands on a man who is more powerful than the next one, she jumps and just like she tries to latch onto power. No,
she doesn't have a choice in that.
No.
No, she doesn't.
She's literally
with the conspirator.
It's like, I'm gonna make you my consort, and she's like, sounds sick, dude.
You can tell you. I wonder if she is an assassin though, like one of those Buddhist assassins they taught us about in that episode that tried to go after John Blackthorne, but ended up going after...
You might be onto something, but I think you're wild.
I would imagine so, Mikey, only because they referenced it so early and it hasn't been revisited
and she's
since.
A top courtesan.
So there's a chance. I mean, all I know is that the woman proposing the idea to Toranaga, we could have a whole district committed to it.
You mentioned a lot
but I'm just saying that woman gave me Game of Thrones vibes of like, she's like a little...
She's the dead mother.
So I feel like she was, in a sense, when she asked for this stick of time, was almost saying like, I'm gonna hedge my bets against you, even though you don't think you're gonna pull this off. And
sure.
Yeah, if I'm right, I hope we have a bright future together. And that was pretty much it, right?
That's fair. I don't have anything
because else. Last thing I'll say.
You're fine. I'm just saying I don't have anything else besides the fact that I like how they're always
classic Mike.
I love how they're once again the courtesans are. It feels like playing chess a little bit with the pieces, the lords, because they're hedging their bets just like Yabushige is hedging his bets, but Yabushige isn't given the chance to hedge his bets anymore.
So like I don't know if that's like
how is she hedging her bets?
Historical fact, but it's a literary trope of using the courtesans and the tea houses and the madams to be like the extra faction. like intelligence gathering
underground.
Yeah,
Sure, but
Like in Clue.
it's a classic trope.
Because blackmail, they can blackmail anybody. They tried to get blackmail on John Blackthorne. Anybody they can get blackmail on, they're going to use. But also,
they're information brokers.
They were trying,
it's worth so much.
It seems like
okay. I mean, we didn't see them doing anything.
That's what I'm saying. But it's hinted that like the madam knows more than she's letting on.
Yes,
that all of the
Kiku
courtisans are gathering information.
Kiku was pushing Umi to do things in the first couple episodes they were together, because I feel like maybe he was like promising to marry her or take her from there and make her like the
well she could tell like he was like enamored with her.
Yeah, and whereas the Saiki guy, sorry if I can't pronounce his name, Saiki, he doesn't really care too much. He's like, I'll make you the seventh one.
Yeah.
Also, pour one out for my homie, the Tornaga's son, who probably neither got laid nor had his first kill and died.
Well, we
don't
know if that's true.
I guess it.
I don't think it's really relevant.
Yeah,
let's say that.
He killed somebody.
No,
killed somebody.
Oh, you're right. He did kill someone. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. I'm done. Never mind. Yeah, man, I'll give him
and then he
props.
killed himself.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I also appreciated the headmistress. No one at that point has a plan or has any hope. Not even Toranaga, at least, is giving the perception of he has a plan or any hope. And I just appreciated that she was the only one talking about the future in their final day.
She's like, hey, I need something. And he's like, I don't have time for you. And she's like, oh, the big great guy is going to just completely bungle your plans? Okay, dude.
Yeah,
it's like, I'll see you in Edo.
I love that. Like the, right, wink. So I love that. That was a good scene. I like that they're adding that angle. So that's it for me.
Also, never mind. Thank you for joining us. We're the 732 Review Crew. I'm Mikey.
Joe.
And I'm Mike.
If you do enjoy our reaction to Shogun, let us know in the comments below. Let us know your favorite parts of the series so far, any twists that you didn't see coming, like the fact that his brother betrayed him, or, if you're having a good time like us. Otherwise, like and subscribe, and check out our Patreon, which features full lengths to this series and many more. See you next time.
Bye.
2 episodes left.